these processes have reached that level of efficiency and scale using technology that we are able to, I think, we have technology supporting almost 98% of our visa transactions that take place, whether fresh filings or extensions, or even the visa stampings. The advantages of using technology at this scale have been manifold. Some of them Anuj spoke about. It gives visibility to the employer as to where it is. At the end of the day, the employee does not necessarily want to call the immigration desk and find out what the status of his or her application is. The manager definitely does not want to be getting in touch with the immigration team. And when we have a process using technology, I have seen in my own experience is that the beauty is that you can start collecting a lot of process metrics which can then lead to trends. And once you have the trends, you can start predicting how the process is going to be behaving in future. That's very, very difficult to be done if the process is happening manually.
So Mark, when you went about implementing technology, have technology to complement your process, and where you stand today?
Yeah, thanks Anuj. Before I answer that, first of all, I want to apologize to those of you. Some of you might be wondering why this session is happening now instead of happening at 10:30. I had a major learning today, first thing in the morning. I landed in Bangalore thinking that I'm going to be here in about 30-40 minutes, but then I realized global mobility is a lot more easier compared to mobility within Bangalore. Now going back to your question, Anuj. So I would say more than 4 years ago, I was in a position what Anuj was. We were talking about getting calls at 12 and 11 and all unearthly hours. That was the biggest driver. I don't want to tell a lie by saying the business, the finance, the number of people, the scale, etc., all those were there. But the personal driver for me was I don't want to get any calls after 7:30. So, when I was thinking what should I do to have a peaceful sleep or a drive back home peacefully, first thing that came up to our mind was, when the scale was happening, like what Ishan was saying, we need to go to technology. There's no way we can continue with our paper process. It's never going to help us achieve what we want to do. And also, it's very important that we work in a collaborative. You don't want people to call you even during office hours, when they can straight away log into a portal, raise queries and get answers directly. When you have solid data and a process that supports this framework. So those are some of the things that we experimented, and it worked. And we never had some mind-boggling or crazy dream of having all this addressed over a period of within a very short period of time. Whole thing evolved, as someone said, it keeps evolving, technology keeps evolving, and just have the question of we keep pace with it. And I think today we've reached a point where I don't need any calls after 7:30.
So, I think this has augured well for being more compliant to the requirements that the other countries have. You were mentioning that you had these people in some other country and probably no clue that they were there. Having a system in place, do you think has definitely helped you and increase your compliance index?
Oh yes, surely. What we have set up, and we continue to work in that area, it's never a finished product, so to speak. Today we have visibility, that is the key. Now, it's just not that some of the people who are working in HR or in immigration team alone who knows what has happened to person A, person B working in location A, B, C when he went on a business trip or on a work permit to any location. I think I would say proudly, we've reached a point where we have this data visible to the key players, to the delivery people, to the sales guy who can handle the clients, and also the finance and the delivery partners who knows what is going on as far as the individual is concerned. It's primarily